going to draw Ewok.
Yeah, we're going to draw Wicket. We hope you're going to follow along with us. You need your drawing supplies. We're going to use markers, paper, and also
Something to color with.
something to color with. All right, let's start.
Okay.
We're first going to draw his nose. We're going to draw it in the middle of our paper, and I'm going to draw an oval shape. I have a small oval, even though, well, they had big noses. There you go.
It's a cartoon version.
Yeah, we're drawing a cartoon version. Then we're going to draw his mouth, and I'm just going to draw a straight line underneath. Really short straight line. And then we're going to draw his lips coming around. Like this, we're going to go all the way around and then connect back. Now let's draw his eyes. Let's draw really big eyes. I'm going to draw one on the left, big circle, and I'm going to draw a big circle on the right. Then let's draw a smaller circle in the top left of each eye for the highlight to make his eyes look shiny. And then we're going to color in the big circle, but leave these two little circles white. Now we're ready to draw his face. We're going to draw a line that comes up like this, and then we're going to curve over the eyes. So we'll start straight and then curve over the eye. Yeah. Then we can draw a zigzag line going over the top. Good job. And then we're going to curve back down and end next to his eye. If we ever go too fast or we speed up the drawing, what can our friends do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, if you need extra time, you can always pause the video. Now, over here, we're going to draw a zigzag line that connects over to, my marker is squeaky, to the right side. Our Ewok is looking awesome.
Yeah.
Now they had these really cool hoods that they wore over their head, and it was made out, it looks like it's made out of leather, and it's kind of torn up. So we're gonna draw another U shape, upside down U shape that goes up, over like this, and then we're gonna come back down on this side. Yeah. And then back down. You're doing great. Now let's add a few wrinkles. I'm going to add a wrinkle right here on this side and maybe a wrinkle sticking out on the left. Oh, we could do another one. We could do some over the top too. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, you can add a little one sticking out on the left. Okay, now let's draw it coming down, the hood part coming down below his head. So I'm going to draw a curve that comes under and ends under his eye. There you go. And then this side, we're going to draw coming over like this and then connecting and making a point. Let's add more wrinkles. I'm going to add 2 on this side and I'm going to add 2 over here, maybe a long one down at the bottom. Next, let's draw his ears. We'll draw a curve coming out. Then let's draw zigzag lines coming down further. And then we'll connect back into his head. Let's do the same thing over here. Curve coming out, and then we'll draw zigzags coming down, and then connect in. Oh, I like yours. Next, let's draw his body. We're going to start over here. Let's draw zigzag lines because they're really furry. We're going to draw a zigzag line coming down. And we can also draw a zigzag line over here on this side coming down further too. Now let's draw more zigzags coming down just a little bit further. This is going to be for the legs. Yours is really furry.
It looks like he's in it.
Yeah. Let's draw the bottom of his body. We're going to draw a curve right here. And we're not going to connect on each side. We're just going to draw. This is for his belly. Then we're going to draw an upside down V. We're going to go up and then back down. That's for the inside of his legs. And then we can draw his little toes. We're going to draw a curve on both sides sticking out. Then let's draw these a little bit longer on each side, the V. So it comes down and matches the ground. There you go. Yeah, it matches the outside. So it looks like he's standing on the ground. And then you can draw a little curve for the foot. Then let's draw the bottom of his foot connecting from the front to the back. And the same thing for this foot. What should we add next?
His toes.
Yeah, he needs toes. Let's just draw 2 lines for the toes and 2 over here also. All right, now let's draw his arms and his hands. Let's start over here, and we're going to draw a curve that comes down. We could even add zigzags too, and then curve back into his body. And then let's add a little curve for his thumb. Now on this side, we're going to draw his hand and his arm hanging onto his spear. We're going to draw an oval shape, big oval shape. And then let's draw 2 curves, 1, 2. Now we're going to draw the spear. We're going to draw it coming down, or we could start in his hand and go up to his ear. So we could start right here and then go up to his ear. And then let's imagine that line going through his hand, and it can start right here and then come down and touch his foot. And we want to imagine that line being straight, going through his hand and then coming out the bottom. Let's do another line right next to it. I'll start down here by his hand, and we're going to go up and match that first one we did. Then we're going to imagine that going through his hand and coming out the bottom. And then down here, we could draw it so that it's the same length as his leg, or comes down and touches the ground. And then we'll connect it into his foot. There you go. Now we're going to come up here and we're going to draw a line that goes across the top, connects the 2 lines together. And then let's draw another line above it, the same length. And I'm going to draw a couple. This is the rope that's connecting or keeping the spearhead connected to the spear.
Oh.
Oh. Then on each side, we're going to draw little bumps to connect each of those lines together for the rope. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Then let's draw the spearhead sticking out. We're going to draw a diagonal line going this way and a diagonal line going to the right. And then we're going to draw a big upside down V. We're going to go up to a point, and then we're going to come back down. The last thing we got to do is connect his hand to his body. What's that called?
His arm.
Yeah, his arm. I'll draw a diagonal line right here, and we can imagine that going through the spear and coming out the back. And then I'm going to draw a little line down here for the bottom of his arm. Austin, we did it. We finished drawing Wicket. He looks really cool, except we still got one more step. What do we need to do?
Color it.
Yeah, this part we're going to fast forward again, but at the end you can pause the video to match the same color. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Give me 5. You did such a great job on coloring Wicket. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Now you guys can pause the video right now to match the same coloring. We use markers, but you could use whatever you have at home. I also added extra details, looks like leather stitching on his hood. I also added shading, but you can leave that off to keep the lesson a little easier.
We hope you have a lot of fun drawing your Ewok.
Yeah, we do. We hope you had a lot of fun. I'm sure your drawings turned out really cool. And remember, it's okay if your drawings look different than ours, because our drawings look different and they both turned out awesome, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. The most important thing is
To have fun.
and to
Practice.
practice. We'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.